Welcome to You Can't Handle the Truth Movies. Chris, James, and we're going to try something new. We're going to try movie brawls. Two films will be delivered to us, shouted at us, told to us. We will pick them as quick as we can, whichever one we want, and then the other person will have the other movie, and we'll have to battle each other to decide which is the best movie.
3 rounds, you make an opening case, and then the judge will decide who the winner is based on the facts given, not on the personal bias of the movie.
Film number 1, Terminator.
Terminator, I'm having that.
Leaves James.
Is that a thing?
I'm having that.
I don't know if that's a thing going forward though. What's the second film that I've got to now defend?
Predator.
I'll take Predator.
So seeing as Chris jumped in, are we starting him with his 45 seconds? Is that the agreed time?
When he's done, you just stop.
3, 2, 1, go.
Well, considering both of these films are Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, it does make it a lot easier, because Predator wouldn't even exist without the Terminator. Because the Terminator was the B movie that skyrocketed Arnold Schwarzenegger into stardom and gave him his whole Hollywood career. That's the first thing. Second thing was, let's be honest, the Terminator. The original movie in the 80s, where it still stands today, if you look back at all these other sci-fi movies, it still looks good. And they had a figure that they moved bit by bit, just like Wallace and Gromit. But obviously a lot better. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Linda Hamilton,
3,
great movie.
2, 1. Time's up.
That was an okay opening case. I think you thought you had me at the beginning bit, but right.
3, 2, 1, go.
You're right. Predator did kick off Arnie's career.
Terminator.
And then Terminator did kick off Arnie's career. Thank you, Chris. And it launched much better movies as well. Like Terminator 2, Predator, and they did everything better. Predator was more fun. For example, you could sit down and enjoy it. It had more characters that were far more memorable. It had more scenes that were far more memorable. The visuals you were talking about, where they moved the stick things, they didn't have to do that anymore because the visuals were better as well. And you got the corpses hanging from the trees, and that it looked much better. And there was much more gravitas to the movie. Also, in Predator,
3,
you've got an alien, not
2,
a robot. Your imagination
1.
can go wild
Time's
with it.
up.
I needed more time.
So have we got 30 seconds on the timer for the second round?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, okay, it's more fun. I get that. And what an alien is more imaginative than a cyborg. Right, absolutely not. Let's talk about you saying that Terminator 2 was one of your arguments. That's part of the Terminator franchise, which could not exist without Terminator. And Terminator 2 is probably one of the best films I've ever watched in my entire life.
3,
The Predator,
2,
come on.
1.
The only good scenes
Time's
are
up.
wrestling.
I'm ready. So, you just made my own point for me. You're arguing for the Terminator, not Terminator 2. Yeah, it launched it, but then they did it better. You've just said Terminator 2 is better than the Terminator. My film's also better than the Terminator. It was actually more successful than the Terminator as well, statistically. It made $11 million more. The imagination, when you're watching it as a viewer, you know you've got a Terminator coming, you know you've got a robot. When you're watching Predator, he's in the trees, you don't see him for half the movie. You're like,
3,
what is this damn thing?
2,
It's more imaginative,
1.
it's more fun, it's a better
Time's up.
film.
That's 30 seconds is not a lot of time.
No, I know.
I got to the argument, I didn't get to say any points.
So we're doing a final closing
This
statement.
is the closing statement for the first one. I mean, we can make adjustments for the second.
3, 2, 1, go.
So Terminator was a B movie and a budget of about $6 million. And they turned it into it was a cult classic where everybody pulled their weight, everything was brilliant. They had scenes in that movie where he's pulling out his eye and it was amazing. It brought the phrase, "I'll be back." They didn't exist again, just amazing. The bit where he drives the car through, everything about that film was great. And you say more memorable
3,
characters.
2,
Name 2 of them.
1. Time's up.
Okay, let's go.
3, 2, 1, go.
So you had Dutch, Dylan. Dylan, you son of a bitch. That also meaning it has more quotes in it than all of all of his Arnie movies, and he made them all originally on the set. That's why it's one of the most iconic movies. It also has the backstory of that Jean-Claude Van Damme was going to play the Predator, which is another bit of history that goes with it, whereas the Terminator is just like, oh yeah, he was a bodybuilder, then he became a robot. Of course he did, because he's a big massive guy, that's like the only thing he could do at the time, and he couldn't even speak English. So this is his only option. I need way more time. I need more time! I didn't even get half my things out. I had loads more to say.
Because it had Jean-Claude Van Damme. Do you think that's a bit of history? What was the name of the...
They said, no.
I know. So it comes to the decision.
Chris, can you stop interrupting everything, please? Because the judge is about to judge.
Why are you so tense? You win all the quizzes, you'll win the brawls.
I mean, I am a little bit torn with this one. You have both made very good points. I feel like...
I don't know how she's feeling.
Chris made very good points with the... It started his career. We got the quote, which is a movie quote that I know. But James, I think your pitch made me want to watch the film more.
Yes, it did. There can be only one.
I know.
Hopefully by the end of the evening.
And I think it might have to be Terminator. Because of the quote and the start of the career, and but I did like the story.
The career
you
that
took
made all
me
the
on.
other movies that were better than the Terminator.
Okay.
Well, we have a judge.
Okay.
The ruling's fine. It's fixed. That's fine. I'm a good loser.
The ruling's final. Okay.
Congratulations.
Fine.
I don't know if we're doing movie fights again, but thank you for watching.
It was movie brawls.
Whatever it's
you
called.
Come up with a name.